bus ride to the dig begins at 5 a.m. This marks the last of 14 years of digging at this particular location. There is a long uphill climb to the site while packing personal water and supplies for the day's work. The tools are graciously stored in the Palestinian site neighbor's home. Scott, the site director, surveys his domain. He is always ready to provide specific information about the site's geographical and topographical location concerning the nearby villages, mountaintops, and valleys. The first findings of the foundational structures, artifacts, and pottery shards match perfectly with the description of the lost Canaanite city of Ai from the Bible's book of Joshua. This is a possible reconstruction of what the 2.5-acre, 4-chambered gate and fortress of Ai may have looked like 3,400 years ago. Nearby was also found ruins of a Byzantine monastery and church dating back to the 4th century AD. Such Byzantine structures were usually built to commemorate a significant biblical event. From the foundations and other reference structures, this monastery may have looked like this. As digging continued, other structures began to emerge from the rocky location, such as a 1st century mansion, which may have looked like this or even more elaborate. Other buildings and streets began to come to light. Then a monumental tower, up to 5 stories high, was uncovered. It may have looked like this. And the discoveries have continued to keep coming. It is possible this 1st century city may be the Ephraim or Emmaus mentioned in the Gospels. Nevertheless, such discoveries require much labor. The day often begins by putting up huge sun tents, since the temperatures may approach 100 degrees in the summertime. Throughout the workday, large amounts of dirt and rock must be moved. A significant aspect of modern archaeology is finding medals and coins. Even such widows' mites provide important dating and cultural prosperity clues. No need for thanks concerning each of our contributions to the dig. We actually paid to do this backbreaking work, required to uncover these historical locations, which the Bible has affirmed all along. The location of Ai throughout much of the 20th century was in dispute and generally used as an excuse to deny the historical reliability of the Bible. The work here, sponsored by the Associates for Biblical Research, has placed the science of archaeology back on firm biblical footing. Actually, it is a privilege to take part in such important labor. But like some people, the local sheep and shepherds are not impressed by all this effort to rediscover the what, the where, and the when of biblical history. Some of us can really move dirt, and others only collect dirt. Yet the unanimous goal is getting the truth out that the Bible history really happened, and that on the flip side, Bible prophecy is going to happen too. But these crazy holes in the ground provide treasures concerning real people that lived in such significant times throughout history, a history that has changed the world. Each day of digging lasts a good 8 hours plus, with only a few short breaks in between. But on Thursdays, Scott provides a dig pizza party. Some of us are school kids, others retirees, and seemingly every lifestyle and situation in between. Every discovery and even every rock is meticulously surveyed, measured, and recorded. Photographs are taken from every angle throughout the whole archaeological process. Drones are even used to help place all discoveries in the proper location's perspective. The site directors often counsel and converse about the current progress of the dig. Another day ends with the long walk back to the bus. The ride back is an important part of the process, though. You're not just doing ancient archaeology, you're actually in the land of Israel, which has come back to life in our time. Your Ritz Hotel is just a little north of the old city. However, you're not ready to explore that just yet. You must clean the pottery shards first, and attend the reading and recording of the previous day's work. Each evening of rest, friendship, and refreshments are taken as needed, along with informative lectures concerning biblical and archaeological interests. Nevertheless, there is a whole nother world out there.